So the Building Centre was founded in 1931 around the corner at the Architectural Association. Its early remit was to present the best in materials and innovation to an audience of architects and students. Its early public programme was incredibly ambitious. It had exhibitions on Le Corbusier. It was the first place in Britain to have an exhibition of women in architecture in 1936. We are re-energising the public programme here at the Building Centre by bringing the best in contemporary architectural practice to a wide audience. We had an exhibition recently with Sterling Prize winners Derek Marsh-Morgan called Forest of Fabrication, where we showed 24 projects in timber. We aim to present 4 exhibitions a year, and this latest exhibition was for the London Festival of Architecture in June, and it responded to their theme of boundaries, and the exhibition is called Contemporary Cartography.
Maps can show various forms of boundaries, be it social or geological or physical, and they're a good way of understanding spatial divisions in the environment. So we thought we'd take maps as our starting point. We've used the iconic Buckminster Fuller Dymaxion map on the floor of the exhibition. We picked 4 projects for contemporary practices to be in the exhibition, and they all look at maps and measuring, how you measure the landscape and how different methods of measuring impacts our understanding of a place and the different possibilities for that place and its future. So we've got ScanLAB Projects, and they've presented their work, The Dream Life of Driverless Cars, which looks at 3D scanning technologies of the driverless car and how it eerily maps the city as it drives through it. That is the most futuristic form of mapping in the exhibition. It's sort of the latest technology, and it makes us think about, in the future, how will the city be mapped through our journeys in driverless cars, and where does that data go, who holds that data on the city as we pass through it. We've also got a young practice called Studio Mutt, who are presenting or representing their Ordnance Pavilion, which takes symbols from a traditional OS map and created it as a pavilion in the landscape of the Lake District. But for us, they've deconstructed the pavilion. They did a lot of research into the retriangulation of the UK and the very analogue methods of mapping that the OS map used. We're delighted to have 6 of the original map drawings from James Corner's seminal publication, Taking Measures Across the American Landscape. They reflect on measure and how the American landscape has been formed by various cultures that have been situated within it. We also have the wonderful work of Smout and their project Liquid Kingdom, which is a conceptual proposal for the Isle of Sheppey. One of the frames on the wall is a map of the whole site, and all of the different sites are held together by this OS map grid that is held up by little symbols of tally markers, which they also use to hold up the frames.